So it is 7:33 a.m., August 18th, 20 of the 22, and we're back for more of The Legend of Heroes, Trails of Cold Steel for the PC, and we're going to start off by stop talking to continue things and such. We're heading south. Oh. We've passed through the granary region. We're on a train. We can't complain. What a beautiful view. I hear Club Inferno's HQ is somewhere around here. Look, you can see a few steeples in the distance. I think that's where their HQ's hidden back there. I think Bob's there right now getting salty over a gas gif. That's Barahard. Indeed, we should be there in roughly an hour now. We may yet arrive by noon after all. Maybe we can go hang out with Bob. Give him a hard time about Gaz. You know how it is. Bum 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 bum. How you doing?
Lord Eustace.
Uh-oh. They're wearing purple! That can't be good. It's the Grape
Lord
Juice
Eustace,
Brigade.
Welcome back to Barahard.
It's a pleasure to see you again.
Amazing.
I can't believe all the station employees would abandon their duties to come and welcome him.
You said duty. Hold on, I need to, I need to do a little something, a little something here, a little something, a little something, a little something. It's a little something. Oh, no wonder things seem so loud. Okay, that's more like it. That is more like it, ladies and gentlemen. Good times being had here in the Mushroom Kingdom. Gary paid a mobster to find Bob's hideout. Oh yeah.
He's a real VIP.
I've returned here as a student of Thor's military academy to conduct a field study.
Freaking Gary. You know Gary is going to be a massive problem.
I believe you were informed that this manner of excessive welcome is neither necessary nor desired, were you not? Well, yes, but...
You're a child of the Alberea household. If anything, we should be apologizing for not giving you an even greater welcome.
Nah.
Please, allow me to carry your luggage.
We would be honored to carry the belongings of your classmates as well.
That won't be necessary.
Uh-oh.
Huh?
Lord Rufus?
Rufus Shinra's in this game? Who knew?
Rufus? What?
My beloved brother, it's a pleasure to see you again. To think it's been 3 months. Where did the time go?
His hair's a little longer, but you never know.
I wasn't expecting to reunite with you so soon, but I'm delighted to have the opportunity.
As am I. You seem well.
I take it these are your fellow members of Class 7?
Yes, that's correct.
You know about us?
Of course. I've read all about you in my brother's letters.
Oh, yeah? Rufus Alberea.
Where are my manners, though? My name is Rufus Alberea. Eustace is my younger brother.
Nice ponytail you got there, sir.
You needn't hide your shock. It would come as no surprise at all to learn that my brother has never once mentioned me. He is, after all, quite easily embarrassed.
That's not...
Meh.
He's being toyed with.
I can hardly believe my ears. What happened to the arrogant young upstart we've come to know and mostly tolerate?
Ah, but I digress. This is no time for idle chatter.
He's digressing. Who is he, me?
I came to escort you to your lodgings for the weekend.
Wait, you don't mean...
The car is parked outside.
We're gonna ride a car? Oh boy. This is gonna get crazy.
Welcome to the verdant city of Bereahard. I hope you enjoy your stay, ladies and gentlemen of Class 7.
Oh, okay. Do. Ooh, Bereahard, the Verdant City. We're in a new city, ladies and gentlemen. Would you like some digressing? Yes, I would. All day, every day. Bum bum bum. Christie's Galleria? Oh boy. I hear Christie's a Club Inferno sympathizer. We're riding in a limo! A green limo. What kind of limo's green?
So the one responsible for selecting our tasks this time around was...
Indeed. I selected them on behalf of my father.
I guess this limo fell into a vat of boogers or something.
Allow me to present you with this.
Ooh. Field study envelope May.
Thank you.
It really is a fascinating coincidence. I never imagined my younger brother would become classmates with the son of Lord Schwarzer.
How many RPGs let you ride in a limo? Not very many, I'm pretty sure.
Huh? You know my father?
Certainly. Baron Theo Schwarzer is an old acquaintance of mine. Many years ago, I accompanied him to a falconry competition held in the suburbs of Heimdall.
I hear Gary Sharp was in that competition and got last. And got very salty about the whole thing. Accused the other competitors of cheating.
He taught me much about the practice and its etiquette. Why, that must have been 10 years ago now. Is he doing well these days?
Yes, he's quite well. And still just as fond of hunting as ever.
Splendid, splendid. And you must be the son of Governor Regnitz, no?
That's correct. I'm surprised you knew.
Indeed. I encounter him quite often when taking care of official matters in the capital. Though our positions may be different, he has given me excellent advice in the past.
Cool.
I feel it must be fate that you two would end up in my younger brother's class. Please do try and get along with him.
Good luck with that.
I will consider the possibility with an open mind.
I'm sure you will. You know what I'm talking about?
You get nothing. You lose. Good day, sir.
Wonderful. And I would be remiss if I were not to acknowledge our two beautiful ladies.
I don't know why, but for some reason the sound alerts, you hear them on stream, but it doesn't do the whole visual thing for whatever reason. I don't know why.
No doubt your presence brings a touch of elegance to my younger brother's academic life.
Oh, I'm honored you would say so.
Maybe because I'm using OBS and not Streamlabs OBS. I don't know, but not a big deal.
It's nothing like that.
Can we please stop discussing me? And when you say lodgings, you can't possibly be referring to...
Need you even ask? Naturally, you'll all be staying at the Alberea family mansion.
We're gonna be staying in a mansion, didn't you know?
But...
We're going up in the world.
I jest. Father's instructions were that I should do with you as I wish. So, considering the circumstances of your visit, I've had a hotel room prepared.
Oh, okay.
That way you'll be able to concentrate more easily on your field study, no?
That seems more like it.
Oh. Thank you. Truly appreciate it.
I wonder what that was all about.
I'm afraid we'll need to end our charming repartee here, however. For I can see your hotel coming into view now.
I wonder if it's the Holiday Inn. Hopefully it's not Motel 6. If so, they better leave the light on or I'm gonna be pissed. Hotel Esmeralda? That sounds fancy. Thank you for the escort. And thank you very much for arranging a hotel for us. We're truly grateful for your kindness. Oh, think nothing of it. Under ordinary circumstances, I would have invited you to a banquet this evening. But unfortunately, I have business I must attend to in Heimdall after we've finished here. I think he has to go shoot a shotgun at Cloud on the rooftop of the Shinra building. In Heimdall? Will you be going by airship? Indeed. I'm representing our father. Heh, don't tell me you're going to be all lonely and blue without me. Ah, surely you jest. Haha, he may not be the most affable person, but please, do try to extend your kindness to my brother. May the goddess's blessings be with you. I pray that your field study activities are fruitful. Indeed. That was a fun little limo ride. So that was Rufus Alberea. I've heard rumors about him. They say he's the ace of the noble faction. Meeting him in person, it's easy to see where that reputation originated. He seemed like a rather charming person, projecting both intelligence and kindness. Yeah, he made a point of showing consideration for my dad, too, even though he's a low-ranking noble. And he effortlessly thrust Eustace into the role of cute little brother. Meh, I would have preferred you not to have seen that. Yeah, well. Though I must admit, I wasn't expecting him to leave Bereahar just as we arrived. How unfortunate. What do you mean? He's probably actually secretly a member of the CASF, and he's going to try to infiltrate the Club Inferno HQ. Nothing that concerns you. We should check in at the hotel and begin our work. Wait. Wait, he says. Do I look like a waiter? Come on, let's go drop off our things. Yes, that sounds like a good idea. Though the thought of actually staying in a hotel this high class is kind of intimidating. Off we go. You tell him, Fee. And try not to jump out a window this time. Sort of Billy style. Ah, there we are. So, do you think you got my number? No, no, you're making my watch go off. Luckily, I have these. Kent tosses Tostitos in air, then shoots them at Romeo. Classic. It is truly an honor that our humble establishment should have the opportunity to greet a member of the esteemed Duke's General Manager Richelieu. I wonder if he's the middle manager. Maybe he'll tell us that he's on the phone while we're knocking over chairs. Spare me the formalities. We came merely to drop off our belongings, after which point we will be leaving again immediately. Please show us to our rooms. As you wish. If you'll allow me to escort you to the western wing, then, we've a fine suite prepared for you. We have individual rooms reserved for each of your classmates as well. Whoa. This is much fancier than the last hotel we went to, where we all had to share the same room. Then again, that was more of a country village. Wait, I believe I told you before that we're here solely for our studies. This excessive hospitality is neither required nor appreciated. But Lord Eustace, I must insist. Don't make me repeat myself. Don't make him get the belt. He'll do it, too. We require only 2 rooms, one for the boys and one for the girls. Will that be okay with you all? That works for me. I wanted my own room. It's more than enough. It's fine. Of course, we're students. We should be treated as such. As such, as such. Check this room out. I think it had a phonograph. Ah, we can finally start working on our field study tasks now, I think. Good, we've wasted more than enough time as it is. Now. Let's crack open that envelope, shall we? Alright, here goes. What do we got for today? Field study day 1, assigned tasks. We have 2 that are required and 1 that's optional. Aurochs Canyon Monster. From Aurochs Fort. A violent monster has been seen roving the Aurochs Canyon path, and the Crucian Provincial Army would like it eliminated. Monster Fate Spinner. That sounds familiar. I think there was an enemy by that name in the Trails in the Sky games. Location atop a cliff partway along the Aurochs Canyon path. Once the monster has been exterminated, please report to the soldiers at Aurochs Fort. Don't tell me what to do. Put a ring on it. From Brooke, whoever that is. I'd like someone to help me find a particular semi-precious stone. For more details, talk to me at Turner's Jewelers. Brooke. Ted Turner, even. Addicted to bath salts. From Hassan Voltaire. The Voltaire family even bathes in style, using nothing but the most fabulous bath salts, which we're unfortunately running low on. Will someone procure them for us? If this strikes your fancy, find me on the terrace outside the Sorcière restaurant. Hassan Voltaire. Cool. Study area is defined as a 100 selge radius around North and East Bereahard. Each student must record his or her activities daily, to be remitted to the instructor upon request. Nice. 1 request from a noble, followed by 1 from an artisan. That should certainly keep things interesting. Yeah, they seem to have struck the perfect balance here. The monster one sounds irritating. What do you mean by report to Aurochs Fort on this one? Aurochs Fort sits on the opposite side of Aurochs Canyon. It's a provincial army base originally built in the Middle Ages. I hear they often go to war against Club Inferno. The request must have come from there. Sounds like trouble to me. We should probably save that one for last, just to be on the safe side. Probably. I'd advise that regardless. The path through the canyon is long and treacherous. We should complete our other tasks before we venture out that way, lest we run out of time. Yes, let's do that. Fine by me. I have no objections either. Alright then, let's get started. I'm sure Elisa and the others are working hard on their own tasks as we speak, and we can't let them beat us. They're probably just screwing around like Newfie. So let's give this our all. Right. Okay. Of course. I give you my word. Alright. We're in control. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. What do we got going on around here? Bum 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 bum. Do-do-do-do-do-do. When we arrived at the station, we found the members of Group B waiting for their train. They departed shortly after they arrived, but not before Gaius had a talk with me about dealing with Machias and Eustace. We bought our tickets and waited for the next train to Bereahard. No sooner had we settled in our seats than Machias and Eustace started fighting. I wasn't going to stand idly by as they dragged down my field study grade, though. Fortunately, they don't want to fail either. They agreed to a temporary truce, and while they weren't able to put aside their differences, they agreed to cooperate until our field study was over. Eustace told us all about the city of Bereahard, a city that developed with the nobility at its center. I had a feeling we were going to need to tread lightly. We finally reached Bereahard, only to be greeted by none other than Eustace's older brother, Rufus. This showed us a side of Eustace we'd never seen before, much to our great surprise. He gave us a ride to our hotel in his limousine. I was surprised to discover that Rufus has gone hunting with my father, and is even acquainted with Machias' father, the governor of Heimdall. After we arrived in our hotel, Rufus left to take an airship to Heimdall. I guess he's not called the ace of the noble faction for nothing. While there were still signs of discontent between Machias and Eustace, we were able to unpack and get started on the field study tasks Rufus gave us largely without incident. Rufus had prepared a wide variety of tasks for us, including requests, nobles, and artisans alike. We decided to save exterminating the monster on the canyon path for last. Indeed we did. So we got new quest. Alright. So let's see, what do we got going on around here? Field study envelope. An envelope containing information on all the field study tasks assigned. Noise. Bum bum. Anybody in here? There actually is. They got a phonograph in their room. That must be nice. Yay! I just hiccuped. We don't get a phonograph in our room because we're just not important enough, I guess. We get a nice little table, though. What's over here? There's somebody in this room. What do you want? Baron Fafnir. That's the name of a dragon. This really is a magnificent room. It's rather wasted on a lowly baron like me. It became available earlier, all of a sudden, though, so I was able to stay here at a very cheap price. This will most likely be the first and last time I get to do so, too. That's too bad. Too bad, so sad. Too bad, so sad, and such. and such and such and such and things. It's Conan O'Brien! I managed to convince Father to allow me to come along with him on his business. This city truly is as gorgeous as they say. Father did inform me to be careful, however. I must show respect to the Viscounts and Counts. I'm afraid to so much as breathe in their general direction. That's too bad. You hate to see it happen. I think there's a diploma on the wall. What's up with that? It's probably like an award won by the hotel or something. Something like that. That's typically how those things are. How you doing? Look at that thing. There's a piano. This is probably the piano that Robert had to move. Tamiya. It's a pleasure to be graced with your presence today, Lord Eustace. There's no need to be so formal. My apologies. I happen to be used to serving nobles at this point, but I was told to ensure that I not do anything to cause you trouble. So this is the power of someone from the Great Four Houses, huh? Quiet you. Should I just serve him like anyone else, then? No. It is this hotel's policy to give members of the nobility preferential treatment. For example, commoners will require an advance booking to use the hotel at all. As such, nobles end up being the majority of our customers. Well.
Yeah.
Meh.
Okay.
Do.
Very well.
Eh.
Go!
Alright, what do you want, sir? You freaking middle manager? Please accept my apologies for what happened earlier. We plan on holding a small banquet to make up for it, so please. As I have told you countless times, treat us just like your other guests. However, it is our policy to... Must I repeat myself? Don't make him get the belt again. He'll do it. Understood. His family really is influential, aren't they? Perhaps a bit too much in this case. You can tell that they like to flaunt it about. We do wish to be of service to you, Lord Eustace. However, it seems that we will regrettably not have the opportunity to do so. At the very least, I will be praying that your field study is a fruitful one. And if there is anything that we may help you with, please do not hesitate to ask. Enrique! I'm pleased to have the opportunity to serve you, Lord Eustace. We pride ourselves on excellent customer service here at the Hotel Esmeralda. As such, please feel free to request anything that you may need. Okay. Good times. Good times in the Mushroom Kingdom. Not really anything else going on here.